as my knees touch the ground in the morning. May new mercies awaken my soul, for your grace can rewrite any story, and that grace every day writes my whole. Faithful you've been, faithful you are. You never fail to complete what you start. You've always been good, always been kind. You never let go. You always been God. When the walls around my heart won't surrender, I will pray my way around Jericho. From season to season I am singing, for I know him whom I have hoped. Faithful you've been, faithful you are. You never fail to complete what you start. You've always been good, always been kind, never let go. You've always been God. You've always been God. This is my pursuit, daily trusting you, every step in surrender. Oh, live to serve you, Lord, live to know you more, live to love you forevermore. This is my pursuit, daily trusting you, every step in surrender. Oh, live to serve you, Lord, live to know you more, live to love you forevermore. Faithful you be, faithful you are. You never fail to complete what you start. You've always been good, always been kind. You never let go. You've always been God.
When we look at the mustard seed, it is least of the seeds. It looks like when it grows, it grows like a bigger a plant where the birds can come and find a shelter. So that's how our faith looks like. But God is always faithful in our life. So whatever He has started, He will fulfill, He will continue. Even many times in our life, we would forget what we have asked God. We would have asked, like, I know, asking to a child, asking to the parents, the father or mother. But even the child forgets things what he has asked, but the parents' heart always remember, what's the right time, how can I give what my child wants at the right time. The same way, father's heart, God's heart is like a father's heart. He never forgets what we have asked in our life, in this world. Whatever we ask, that's what Jesus said. Whatever you ask in my name, you will receive. So maybe if each and every one of us just turn back our lives, we wonder, yeah, this is something I prayed long back. Even I forgot, but God never forgets. So I remember once in my life when I was living in Chennai. So I was determined to go to US. So that's where I wanted to settle. So in the company where I worked, I approached them to file H1B. So twice it got rejected, and then I lost hope. So something similar to our worship. When I was, watching, somebody was saying in the TV. So that person was saying this message. You are thinking it is not possible for God. Maybe you are, doubting what God can do in your life. I could not trust somebody who comes online and give a general prophetic kind of message. I just laughed and I just left. Years later I ended up in Netherlands without my intention. I never thought I wanted to come to this country and live. So we cannot understand even our desires, whatever we asked. And later, I also got an opportunity to go to US, but I did not choose to go. So Father's heart, whatever you ask God, He never forgets. Maybe circumstances look different, looks, something we will never accomplish, but even when you forget, God never forgets what you have asked for it. So all that we have to do, being faithful, even if it is like a mustard seed, our faithfulness. So whatever God gives in our life, it looks like a least, and we have to be thankful to God. And God is sufficient enough to grow that little seed what we trust in God to big plant in our life.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. Lord, I worship Your holy name. Sun comes up, it's a new day dawning. It's time to sing Your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. Lord, I worship Your holy name. And as Your name is, my strength is fading. The end draws near and my time has come. Still my soul will sing Your praise ending. 10,000 years and then forevermore. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. Lord, I worship Your holy once for my heart to find. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, Lord, I worship your holy name. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, Lord, I worship your holy name. Jesus, worship your holy name.
When we have faith in God, we can sing like never before because your faith. You cannot see like water in the desert. It looks like a water. The closer you go, you cannot find water. But when you have faith like a mustard seed, your heart will never give up because that is the faithfulness we have in God. So in Bible we can refer one incident from Elisha, Elisha's history. So we know about Elijah. He was a mighty person, and then he found Elisha. He was a strongful person, but not a faithful person. He was, doing his plowing work as a mighty man, and then he became a follower of Elijah. So there came a time he knew that Elijah is going to be taken away. He was not very much experienced a God in his life, but after he became a follower of Elijah, so all that he could do in his rest of his life was to become a priest, become a servant for God, but he did not have that much strength, that much grace, like Elijah. So Elijah was a mighty man of God, and everyone was afraid when Elijah do something. So now there was a time he knew, and then he was chasing Elijah because Elijah was trying to avoid him because he needs to be taken away, but he could not leave him. He was keep chasing. At one point, Elijah was asking Elisha, "What do you want me to do?" And he was saying it, I need the double the amount of the spirit what God has given you. So that is the faithfulness. It is not you give little bit of your grace on God so that I can serve God. It is not like the same way how you are doing a miracle, or how God is using you mightily. You just give me the same kind of grace. Elisha was determined to ask. It's not a least, or it's not the same. It has to be double the amount of the Spirit, what you have. I need to receive it from God. So then Elijah was telling it, when you see me, you will receive. It is not in my hand. But we can see the faith what Elisha heard to receive the grace from God, and later point in his life we can see it was more mightier than Elijah.
தொல்லை கஷ்டங்கள் சூழ்ந்திடும் துன்பம் துக்கம் வரும் இன்பத்தில் துன்பம் நேர்ந்திடும் இருளாய் தோன்றும் எங்கும் சோதனை வாரும் வேளையில் சொற்கேட்கும் சேவியிலே பாரத்தில் இருந்து ஜெயம் வரும் அரண் என்னை காக்க வல்லோ காக்கும் வல்ல மீட்பர் உண்டனக்கு காக்கும் வல்ல மீட்பர் உண்டனக்கு காத்திடுவார் என்றுமே ஐயம் நீங்குண்டதோர் காலத்தில் ஆவி குறை வாழ்ந்தார் மீட்பருதிரவத்தான் சத்துருவை வென்றே என் பயம் யாவும் நீன்று இயேசு கை தூக்கினார் முற்றும் என் உள்ளம் மாறிற்று ஏசென்னை காக்க வல்லோ காக்கும் வல்ல மீட்பருண்டனக்கு காக்கும் வல்ல மீட்பருண்டனக்கு காத்திடுவார் என்றுமே என்ன வந்தாலும் நம்புவே என்னை சமீபரை யார் கைவிட்டாலும் பின் செல்வே எனது இயேசுவை அகல ஆல உயர்கமா எவ்வள வந்து கொள்வார் என்ன துன்பங்கள் வந்தாலும் அவர் என்னை கைவிட மாட்டார் காக்கும் வல்ல மீட்பருண்டனக்கு உண்டனக்கு காக்கும் வல்ல மீட்பர் உண்டனக்கு காத்திடுவார் என்றுமே.
Circumstances in our life. All that we have to remember is to be faithful. It looks like struggles, or it looks like challenges, or it looks like battles, or it looks like uncertainties. In everything, if we stand firm like a mustard seed kind of faith. So there was a time when three kings, Israel, king of Israel, and king of Judah, and the another king, they combined to fight against the enemy. When so they were paying taxes, and after the king died, then they started rebelling. Now they are going and attacking combined force. Now they are at the desert, so they are running out of source. They don't have food, or they don't have any water. Now they question God. Is this God's purpose in my life, in our life? All these three kings come together to fight and win the enemy or die in the desert. And that's the time they were calling Elijah, and so they were asking, how would I get water in this desert? And he was telling it, there would be no wind, neither wind nor rain, but God will bring water tomorrow. The water will flow into this desert land. Your eyes will see. So when we have this faith, like a mustard seed in God. So we know it is a desert land. Water cannot come all of a sudden. We know it is a dried land. We cannot expect, sudden rain that will fill the entire desert. But when you have faith, so that's what Jesus told. When you have a faith and say the mountain will be moved. So that means even the nature will obey your faithfulness. So that's what happened during that time. They saw the water was flowing down from Edom. The same way in our life, irrespective of any circumstances, irrespective of any current situation, when you have faith on God, He will turn the dry land into a land where water will be flowing.
கண்மலையானவரே, என்னை காக்கும் தெய்வம் நீரே. எந்தன் கண்மலையானவரே, என்னை காக்கும் தெய்வம் நீரே. வல்லமை மாட்சிமை நிறைந்தவரே, மகிமைக்கு பாத்திரரே. வல்லமை மாட்சிமை நிறைந்தவரே, மகிமைக்கு பாத்திரரே. ஆராதனை உமக்கே, 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 ஆராதனை உமக்கே. சிறகுகளின் நிழலில் என்றென்றும் மகிழ செய்தி. உந்தன் சிறகுகளின் நிழலில் என்றென்றும் மகிழ செய்தி. தூயவரே என் துணையாளரே, துதிக்கு பாத்திரரே. தூயவரே என் துணையாளரே, துதிக்கு பாத்திரரே. ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே. எந்தன் பலவீன நேரங்களில் கிருபை தந்தீரையா. எந்தன் பலவீன நேரங்களில் கிருபை தந்தீரையா. இயேசு ராஜா என் பலனானே, எதற்கும் பயமில்லையே. இயேசு ராஜா என் பலனானே, எதற்கும் பயமில்லையே. ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே. எந்த உயிருள்ள நாட்களெல்லாம் உம்மை புகழ்ந்து பாடிடுவே. எந்த உயிருள்ள நாட்களெல்லாம் உம்மை புகழ்ந்து பாடிடுவே. ராஜா நீ செய்த நன்மைகளை எண்ணியே துதித்திடுவே. ராஜா நீ செய்த நன்மைகளை எண்ணியே துதித்திடுவே. ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே. எந்த கண்மலையானவரே, என்னை காக்கும் தெய்வம் நீரே. கண்மலையானவரே காக்கும் தெய்வம் நீரே வல்லமை மாட்சிமை நிறைந்தவரே மகிமைக்கு பாத்திரரே வல்லமை மாட்சிமை நிறைந்தவரே மகிமைக்கு பாத்திரரே ஆராதனை உமக்கே ஆராதனை உமக்கே ஆராதனை உமக்கே ஆராதனை உமக்கே.
When we lose faith, start afraid, so that is the weak point Satan will use to kill us. When we lose the hope, it cannot happen, or it's all over. It cannot start again, or there is no possibility in the future. So that's the moment Satan will use this weakness to destroy your life. So that's what Jesus said. You don't have to hold a leap of faith. Just hold a little bit of faith, like a mustard seed. How much it cost you just to hold that little bit of faith in your life instead of losing hope, and Satan will destroy your life. So one of the king in Israel, he was about to die. He fell sick. He was heavily damaged, and now he is sending people to inquire to Baal, the idol gods, whether he will survive. So God always chose the children of God, the people of Israel, as their own children. He showed a possession of his own people. So the same way God will be will show the possession in our life. But when we suspect God, when we lose faith in God, like the king, he was sending to idols whether he will live or he will die. So now God is sending Elijah, and he was approaching the people who are going to inquire about the king. Is there no God in Israel that can answer your request? You are seeking some other gods. As surely as the Lord lives, you will die. You will not come out of your bed. So after hearing this, the king got terrified and trying to bring Elijah. So he was sending 50 people, and then Elijah was saying, as surely as my God lives, if I am the servant of God, let the fire come down and burn all these 50 people. He sent twice, and it happened the same way. So even in our life, when we question God, when we suspect God, yeah, God is not answering my prayer, I don't think God will be the right person. The God of Israel, who I trust, is not the right one to answer my needs. Maybe people in this world, they have more faith in different things. Maybe we can give a try. So when we lose our faith, that's the weaker point Satan will use. So we can see another instance where Elisha was going, and one widow who lost her husband, she was telling Elisha, my husband was dead in the war. He did not leave anything for us. Now we are on the street. I have sons. The people who lend money, they want to take my sons as a bond laborers. So what else I have on this world? So Elisha asked the woman, "What do you have?" She said, "Nothing except, a jar of oil. That's what my husband left for me and for my children." So a little bit of faith. God never let your source dry without leaving a little bit of something that you think it is nothing. And then Elisha told, "Go and bring how many vessels you can bring." So the more you bring all those vessels and pour the oil. The oil was keep multiplied until they ran out of the vessels. It did not stop because it was complete. It stopped because they did not have the vessels to fill. So that's the faith we need to keep in our life. We don't see anything, but God never leaves your life empty. There would be a little bit of something that you think it is not useful. That's what my husband left for me and my children. Now we are going to be a bond slaves. God never leave your life as an empty. So he always keeps something that will multiply until you say it is enough, Lord. So that's what Jesus said. Keep this little bit of faith like a mustard seed. You will see it will multiply, and it not only multiplies, it not only satisfies all your needs and the need of other people. Like birds find a shelter in the mustard plant, people would find shelter in your life. மகிழ்ந்து களி கூறு மகனே பயம் வேண்டா, மகிழ்ந்து களி கூறு மகளே பயம் வேண்டாம், மன்னவன் இயேசு உன் நடுவில் பெரிய காரியம் செய்திடுவார். மன்னவன் இயேசு நம் நடுவில் பெரிய காரியம் செய்திடுவார். மகிழ்ந்து களி கூறு மகனே பயம் வேண்டாம், மகிழ்ந்து களி கூறு மகளே பயம் வேண்டாம், மன்னவன் இயேசு நம் நடுவில் பெரிய காரியம் செய்திடுவார். மன்னவன் இயேசு நம் நடுவில் பெரிய காரியம் செய்திடுவார். தேவையை நினைத்து கலங்காதே, தெய்வத்தை பார்த்து நன்றி சொல்லு. தேவையை நினைத்து கலங்காதே, தெய்வத்தை பார்த்து நன்றி சொல்லு. கொஞ்சத்தை கண்டு புலம்பாதே, கொடுப்பவர் உண்டு கொண்டாடு. கொஞ்சத்தை கண்டு புலம்பாதே, கொடுப்பவர் உண்டு கொண்டாடு. மகிழ்ந்து களி கூறு மகனே பயம் வேண்டாம், மகிழ்ந்து களி கூறு மகனே பயம் வேண்டாம், மன்னவன் இயேசு நம் நடுவில் பெரிய காரியம் செய்திடுவார். மன்னவன் இயேசு நம் நடுவில் பெரிய காரியம் செய்திடுவார். அப்பாவின் புகழை நீ பாடு, அதுவே உனக்கு சேஃப்கார்டு. தப்பாமல் மகிழ்ந்து உறவாடு, எப்போதும் வாழ்வாய் சுகத்தோடு. தப்பாமல் மகிழ்ந்து உறவாடு, எப்போதும் வாழ்வாய் சுகத்தோடு. மகிழ்ந்து களி கூறு மகனே பயம் வேண்டாம், மகிழ்ந்து களி கூறு மகனே பயம் வேண்டாம், மன்னவன் இயேசு நம் நடுவில் பெரிய காரியம் செய்திடுவார். மன்னவன் இயேசு நம் நடுவில் பெரிய காரியம் செய்திடுவார். மீனின் வயிற்றில் யோனா போல் கூனி குறுகி போனாயோ, மீனின் வயிற்றில் யோனா போல் கூனி குறுகி போனாயோ. பலியிடு துதியை சத்தத்தொடு, விலகிடும் எல்லாம் வெட்கத்தொடு. பலியிடு துதியை சத்தத்தொடு, விலகிடும் எல்லாம் வெட்கத்தொடு. மகிழ்ந்து களி கூறு மகனே பயம் வேண்டாம், மகிழ்ந்து களி கூறு மகளே பயம் வேண்டாம், மன்னவன் இயேசு நம் நடுவில் பெரிய காரியம் செய்திடுவார். மன்னவன் இயேசு நம் நடுவில் பெரிய காரியம் செய்திடுவார்.